Hi! It's not my normal recording time, but I'm too excited to wait. I have found a solution to this puzzle. And it is insane and amazing and awesome. So without the room editor, I don't think there's any way I ever would have solved this room. I would have just had to go to the hints board to look it up. I was getting kind of close to that point. There's probably maybe 3 hours total of my time I've spent on this. But I found a way to do it. Okay, so I have started with my pickaxe one to the right of both of these. I need Mimic 1 to be facing to my right, Mimic 2 to be facing to my left. Mimic 2 is already fine. So what I need to do is stun Mimic 1, turn left. Stun Mimic 1, turn left. And now those orientations are correct. Now the positioning for this is fascinating. Just the way everything works out is pretty ridiculous. This is a puzzle element. Powder keg, yeah, powder keg works, does what I expected, but not quite in the way I expected it to. Alright, right, powder keg, I should have positioned that first. This is gonna be a pain now. Can I just ditch these mimics for a moment? Yeah, you stay there. Powder keg goes here. Sure, I can afford to do that. Okay, mimics need to be up ahead of me. If that's ever at all possible. Wait, do I have something wrong here? Who's who? Yeah, you're number 2, you're number 1. Okay, those two need to switch positions. And oops. Oops. So even though I know the solution, I still have all the awkwardness of mimic movement to deal with first. Okay, this should get me closer to good setup. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I can move up like this. You need to be one... Well, I can't... Okay. If you two were a little closer together, maybe like this? Yes, okay, I think that's close enough to the setup. Alright, so... I need to do this, and then... Oh wait, that wasn't quite what I wanted. Okay, there we go. That's fixed it. Alright, watch this magic. So wait until you're not stunned. You're Mimic number 1. You're facing this way. You're going to move before this one. This Mimic is blocking the powder keg so that Mimic number 1 can put his pickaxe inside it. Then afterward, Mimic number 2 moves over here. B-throw moves first. Powder keg goes here. Mimic number 1 moves second. His pickaxe is here, going to push this way. Powder keg goes here. Mimic number 2 moves third. Pickaxe is here. And look at that magic. So, this one's solved. That is, Tar Baby's still imprisoned. I just need to reorient this again. I guess technically I don't even need to do this, do I? Alright. You go in there. Sure, that works. You can go in here. Let's see. How? Great.
Clear.
Oh yeah. Clear. Okay, I am very curious to see if that is the one and only exact solution, or if other people have others. 152. Data import successfully. Watch. this is going to be a very move count optimized version of this. Which will be interesting to see how... Okay, that's how Mimic movement is managed. Whoa! Whoa, back up. That is a completely different setup. That... Oh! Well, here's a mechanic I didn't even know. So if B-throw pushes a Mimic into another Mimic's pickaxe, it actually goes. See, I thought that Mimic just wouldn't even move. I didn't even think to try that. Fascinating. So there are, even with a puzzle this fiddly and picky, there are multiple solutions. That's pretty incredible. I want to see if there's any others. Does Kev G do anything differently? I guess I can watch this preview here. That looked the same. Yeah, everybody else seems to do it the other way. Did I invent a new solution? No, you used my one, didn't you? Is it exactly the way I did it? Looks very similar. Yes, same powder keg position. Yeah, this looks like what I did. No, that's... Oops. Watch again. Undo button goes... stops a replay, apparently, rather than going back. I think this is the same principle, just a slightly different setup. Oh wow, fascinating. So this Mimic... Right, yeah, that Mimic still moves diagonally. Yeah, okay, so same principle as what I did, just a slightly different arrangement to set it up. Wow! Oh, this is super cool. Okay, well, I feel good about myself now. Somebody said this may well be the hardest room in the hold. I would absolutely believe it. This is probably the one I spent the most time on, even more than King Dugan's Dungeon Twice North, was that where it was? Yeah, Twice North. And sadly for this one I had to actually look up a solution, so that was the one and only time I've broken my streak of actually just figuring these out on my own. Okay, well, that's done. So Shattered Mine, complete. Alright, where did I leave off? I think I stopped at Temporal, Eye of the Storm. Yeah, I did this one last. Experiment of Ages has none. Right, next one was Lemming Beach, and I did not know how to enter it. For this one, I actually want to walk there. So now that I'm done with my business in the alternate, or in the past that I can't get back to, I want to restore Lonely Campsite. And head to Forgotten Shrine. So I rewatched a little bit of my the very end of my City Beneath LP. I guess this is Jabodley. I guess I did actually know he was dead. Like at the very end, when I got to lowest point, I saw Here Lies First Watcher, and there was his corpse there. So that was not something that I had newly learned in the recap at the beginning of this game. That was a bit of a random out of the blue thing, but seeing Jabodley reminded me.
Can I get across to the other side?
Well, there you go.
There is a consequence of...
That guy sounds very sarcastic. Well, there you go. Is this a shortcut? That's a level clear gate. Is that what those are actually called? Yes. Oh, hi. I've already used you to get to a secret. Is there any more? Like, to the right here is where I want to be. None of you are... Oh, wait. No? None of you are secret walls. That... There's a way in there. I've been staring at that spot for quite a while and I have not yet found the actual way in. This music is one of my favorite tracks in the game, so I don't want to cut away for it because it's so great. I'm just doing this because I don't trust my eyes to show me all the cracked walls. They can be extremely sneaky. So not accessed from that angle. No? I'm running out of options. Wait, how did I get... Oh, there's, wait, here we go. Can't walk to it from there. There is no getting there at all. Maybe, okay, well I'm starting to think that's not the spot with the secret. But, like, it would make this a perfect rectangle. But I think I checked that about as thoroughly as I possibly could. There's no other sneaky way... I am quite certain that none of those walls are cracked. So I should start assuming that that is not where the secret is. Okay, well I'm going to wander around, see if I can find it somewhere else. So here's a weird thing I never understood. That's cracked, but they lead nowhere. Is that cluing me into something? Oh wait, broken wall. Oh, I didn't realize broken wall and secret wall were two different things. Okay, so the secret wall is better hidden. Huh. I just learned something. Oh hey, I see a secret wall. Aha, I found it. Yes, that was cluing me into that. Great! Okay, lemmings. It's been a long time since I dealt with those. Curved tails means goes in circle. So it's perfect other than you, and I can't influence your movement from here, huh? What things can I do? Oh wait, I can step in here. Let's see. So you kill me if you touch me, but if I block you with a sword, you start turning. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. I have a problem here. So each one needs to be down for 3 turns. Doesn't have to be simultaneous, so I could go in this sequence if I wanted to. Sure don't see a mechanism that would let me keep a lemming there the whole time. I'm worried I need some sort of interference pattern where, like, these 4 lemmings are trapped in those spaces, and this one is somehow acting as a control lemming and makes all the others do their thing. Alright, well, I guess I'll start like this. Oops, like this. So 1 into each place. Now the remaining guy, I could alter their timing if necessary, but I don't actually really know what I'm doing yet. How could I have you affect the movement of those? In any way that's at all useful. That didn't do it. Now, am I sure this even works? I'm not. I don't really recall how lemmings interact with each other. And now you're in there. Okay, so they'll collide there somehow. You did that. You, okay, you kept turning. So it's going to move onto the thing, then turn again. That's 3 turns. That's as many as I need. Oh. I don't even really understand how to get even one of these on while I'm... Oh, hang on. What exactly happens when I do this? Nothing useful. Oh dear. Hang on. Oh. Well, I did miss that. That changes everything. Okay. Those both do the same thing, right? Okay. So the arrows allow me to get them into a holding pattern. Is it just... Well, no. See, I have 5 of them. Oh, no. I'm starting to see how this is. Okay. This is pretty cool. Yeah, okay. So... Let me see if I can just get those 2. So let's see, what's going to happen here? Who's going to go where? You would go across like that, you'd go across like that, you'd go across like this, you'd go across like that. How many turns do I get? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 turns is the maximum delay from just one lemming that I can get after stepping in that one. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Then I also have to somehow engineer you to stop there. There may actually be something else. Yeah, I see a thing. If they're all in perfect synchronization and they collide in the middle, they'll go back to their regular cycles. Okay. So my task right now is to get these lemmings synchronized. That sounds hard. Let me see if I can just do that easier from the start. Alright, you'll be the first one. For reference, that is there. I need to avoid you. Because you will mess up the timing if I move you into one of these spaces, probably. Since you're different from the rest. Okay, so just pay close attention to which one that is. If I were to do this... 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. So that synchronizes you two. It does not, because you're turning differently. See, but I don't even want them synchronized. Or do I? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. This is exceedingly hard to predict. So if they were in perfect synchronization... See lemming here, here. Okay, so all those places. They're going to go the opposite directions of the arrows and just totally miss each other. So it's not... Okay, they're going clockwise, so it's not synchronization I want. Well, maybe it kind of is. I don't understand what to do with this fifth lemming. If everybody were going around the same circle... I think I know what would happen. They would eventually... Actually, can I even get them all into that one space? Let's find out. Time for experimentation. Okay, you've moved there. This is not working out. No, they have to be at most... They can be slightly closer than they are now. If I just do this, how does the timing work out exactly? You collide, okay. Alright, these two are as close as two lemmings can possibly be. So that would mean it would be possible to get 4 in there if I could time it perfectly. Now, would that do anything good for me? Suppose a lemming were coming out of here, ran into this wall, started turning. The one who was there on the outside would start turning too. You'd turn here, go there, bounce off of that, get into this loop, end up here. Okay. Now would that repeat? Hard to say. Oh, this is... This involves an uncomfortably large amount of turn counting. Very, what do you call it, timing? Timing that requires me to look way, way ahead. Alright, I'm gonna play with this for a little while. Come up with some vague idea of at least something productive to try, and then be back in a bit. Alright, I just noticed something. These 4 outer lemmings are different. These 2 start exactly on the corner, these 2 are offset by 1, so those are different elements in some way. Don't know what to do with that information, but it's information I have now. Alright, so just as something to try, I'm thinking about basically what setup I would need just to get through this door. So a lemming... If I had a lemming going around here, and one going around here, as soon as I step on that, arrows go away, you can go through there, you can go through there. These 2 would intersect exactly on this space, which means I can't have either one block the other to have it turn right there. Just hold still for long enough. And after that happened, they would both escape, so it wouldn't be like a third lemming would run over that pressure plate and I could just slowly brute force my way through there. So I absolutely need to use the 5th lemming, or at least some other lemming, to block you in some other place. Okay. So start with one in there. I mentioned this in the one room in the tar recycling annex with the speed potion challenge. In addition to being able to mark tiles as interesting or important, it'd be nice to be able to mark creatures. Like if I could color code or like put a little symbol on each one of these lemmings just to keep track of which one is which. I can't do that with masking tape like I did for the tar, because they move. Alright, so with you in there, I need somebody to collide. I need somebody to be right there when you try to go... move order. Move order is important. If you're number 3, then that means... Okay, I should have been paying more attention to that, actually. So water skipper's number 1. Who's who? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So it starts here, goes clockwise, and this odd man out is the is later than all the others. So let's put him here, just to make things a little easier. Alright, you're the guy in there. So I need somebody who's earlier, which is all of those, to be sitting in this space at the time that you intersect it after I've stepped on this pressure plate. So to get somebody to that space, this is one way, but I have nowhere near enough moves to get where I need to be for that. Oops, didn't mean to reset. I'll checkpoint after I've done this. You're the wrong one. So number 6, oop, you're in the wrong place. Alright, number 6 is in place. Where else can I position any lemming that it will end up there? I'm thinking of spots that are close to here, so I could have one turn right here, bounce off that. It would have to hit a lemming going this way, then go north and end up... Ugh. And see, these are long intervals between the doors, so that's extra hard. I can't just do it all real quick at once. Okay. So is that the only setup that would let me get to this pressure plate and get through this door, or can I do it some other way? Was I thinking about this the right way where, since those two no, I wasn't. Yeah, two lemmings intersecting here means this one can... Well, no, that's right. I need to be in this row, not this row. So some lemming, this row... Or, well, this space right here where my sword is. So it's either up from here, which gives me no time, or right from here, which doesn't give me much time. Wow, really? There's just no way to do that. Am I thinking about this the wrong way? Like, is this... Does this lemming need to block another one there? Well, how else can I even delay any kind of movement? I need a speed, like a super speed potion here. Okay, I am very strongly getting the feeling that this is a puzzle that's going to take like another hour or two to solve. Maybe I should set this one aside for now. I solved one really hard one at least. Because yeah, I don't... I want to at least get an idea of where to start here, because I don't even have a starting strategy. I just want to get through this one door. If I can get through this one door, I'll call it a success for now. Work out the rest on my own. But how do I even begin to do that? Like once this arrow's gone, I can't like bring it back to stop the lemming again. So, alright, paths that intersect with that. This, and this. Okay. The closest one to the exit is... that, I think. So without thinking about anything else... doesn't help me. Okay, I don't think that's the right angle. Unless... Let's see, if you were... No. That's intersecting on... And now that's at least one turn too late. Oh, hold it. Hold it. I've been thinking this whole time that clockwise is the only way to go. Counterclockwise is also possibly valid. So instead of starting with this, I could start here. Maybe that was the thing I needed to realize to be able to actually see how to do this. Alright, so if I'm starting there, it might just be impossible to start with this one, so what I was trying to set up couldn't happen. So if I'm starting here... that means I need a lemming to land on this, and also one to land in one of the 4 spaces around it, in the direction it's going, so that it will turn around. Actually, why did I do that? I have this set up just fine. So... all the way down here. I guess that means basically like you... No, once again, those two intersect at that position. I need to be 1 row or column off. None of these barrels go a place that I want them to. They all just lead into the same center. It's almost like I need to use... Hang on. Well, no, they're all turning clockwise. Ugh. This seems just as impossible as the other one. So maybe I can't even do this much. Alright, so easiest direction is one moving to the right. Which would mean I want somebody in this column blocking them. I just can't make that happen. Okay, so hang on. Things I can do with lemmings other than have them all the way on the outside or all the way on the inside. So if I bounce off that barrel from that direction... Ooh. Sure, okay, if two get to a corner at once, they'll turn like that. Something mildly interesting has happened there. Just watching the chaos to see if I see any useful patterns in it. Alright, chaos is stabilized. Chaos stabilized with a new lemming having moved into there. If a lemming ever... Is it the case that if a lemming ever turns out of this circle, it will always end up in one of these? And if that were the case, then that would be useful for this. So let's see. I'm here, I go this way... No, okay, so this position does not... ends up back in the outer one. That goes inner. That goes inner. It's outer. Okay, so some positions do, some don't. Most of them actually don't. Huh. Alright, so just playing around and watching the chaos and seeing what patterns it has seems like it might be useful. So let me just do a few rounds of moving lemmings into these places. Stepping on the pressure plate and seeing what happens. I got 2 steps through here. Can I get a third? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I just need them to interfere with each other's cycles. Did that change your timing at all? Yes, of course it did. I should have done that differently. Yeah, it really feels like there's some pattern I can use to get the lemmings to just interfere with each other in a meaningful way and end up on those pressure plates enough times for me to get through. But see, it seems like it needs to be an awfully stable pattern because I have to get all the way around this circle. Alright, well, this will be one for next time. I can sort of see the general shape of the puzzle. I'll spend some time on my own working on it. Because I don't think there's much else productive that I can do here than just fiddling around it, hoping I stumble into something lucky. So, right, I'll be back here with hopefully some more insight in this next time. See you soon.